Ah, hello there. Happy Christmas. Hey, I just love this time of year, don't you? Well, what I've done today is I've come up with a really special Art Attack Christmas. I've got lots of surprises and Christmassy tips. Here's some of the things coming up today. How's about a neat idea on how to paint the perfect white Christmas? And I'll be showing you how to make some fantastic paper baubles. And how about these wobbly cards? Fantastic. Do you know what? Christmas really is a great time of year to be creative. But I have to say, this year it nearly didn't happen. I very nearly had no Christmas at all. Now, can you imagine that? No Christmas. Well, it all started sometime last week when I had to go away to do some filming. And I'd been booked in to stay at the weirdest, spookiest looking hotel. As I arrived, I began to wonder what I'd let myself in for. The place seemed deserted, and there was no sign of Christmas at all. And things got even weirder when I tried to check in. Oh, it's freezing in here. It's horrible. Hello? Happy Christmas! Anyone home? Hello? Oh, hello there. I'd like to check in, please.
Room 13.
Oh, great. Well, great. Thanks very much, Mr.
Strood.
Scrooge?
Strood.
Well, it sounded like Scrooge, didn't it? Just about right for him, anyway. Room 13. What was that? As I prepared to spend my first night at Cratchit Manor, things just got worse and worse. In fact, I was convinced that at any moment I might actually come face to face with the ghosts of Christmas past, present and future, all having a good laugh at me. Yeah, that's the wind. Who's there? Who's there? My imagination was running wild. This was going to be the scariest night of my life. What a night! Oh, there is no way I'm going to go through another night like that. Oh, hey, there's no way I'm going to stay in a hotel that doesn't have Christmas. In fact, if needs be, I'll make Christmas myself. And that is exactly what I set about doing. I went in search of Christmas decorations so that I could transform the place. But there were no decorations to be found. Hey, Mr. Scrooge.
Strood.
Whatever. Where's your Christmas decorations?
Bah. Humbug.
Beg your pardon?
Don't have any.
We'll see about that. So, I gathered a load of my Art Attack equipment together and got to work. No decorations, eh? Right, I'll show him. Right, they're good for starters. Now let's see. Tissue paper. Perfect. If you want to make some decorations of your own, first use a saucer to draw around onto some sheets of coloured tissue paper. Now you need to cut out 30 circles. And when you have all 30, You will also need a circle of cereal box card, a bit smaller all the way round than your tissues. Then you need to cut the card circle in half. And just leave the cut pieces to one side, then take your pile of tissue circles, fold them in half and press to get a nice centre fold. Then stick one of the semicircles of card in the middle of one side, like this. Then turn the folded circles over and stick the other semicircle of card on the other side. And just press and hold the tissue and card until the glue has stuck firm. When the card pieces have stuck, open out one semicircle segment, and now the really important bit. Take your glue stick and put glue down the centre line. Then put a little dab of glue near the top, at the side and at the bottom, sort of 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. See that? Then fold it over and press the tissue down into those little blobs of glue. Then take the glue stick again and put some down the centre line. Then this time 2 dots at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. See that? Fold over another segment and gently press it into the dabs of glue. And the idea is to keep alternating where you put the glue. Just do it down the centre, then 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Fold it over, press it down into the little dabs of glue, and then again, glue down the centre line, and then 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And keep going until you have done all the tissue segments. When you've glued all the sections, you'll end up with this. The tissue segments are all joined up. Then just tape a loop of string or ribbon at the top of one side of the centre fold, like that. And all you need to do now is fold the segment around, then the secret weapon, a paper clip. Carefully pop it on to keep those segments together. And with the paper clip on, you have a lovely tissue paper bauble ready to hang up. You could even make them two-tone. Just alternate the colours of your tissue circles before you start. Or how about a multicoloured sugar paper one like this? And if you want to make smaller baubles, you only need 20 mug-sized circles. And why not hang them on your tree? Or you could even dip the edges of a giant one in glitter to get a glitter ball. So, with all my baubles and streamers, the place was now beginning to look Christmassy, and I was keen to find out what the old boy thought of my work. Scrooge! Scrooge!
Scrooge!
Bless you. Hey, what do you think of the decorations?
Decorations, pure.
Right then. And so, it was back to work, until I thought of something else. Ah, I know what I need. Snow. There's nothing like a white Christmas.
I hate snow. He's got no chance anyway. You never get snow here.
And I know exactly how to guarantee a white Christmas. And if you want to guarantee snow at Christmas time, first roughly sketch a wintry scene onto blue paper. Then you need some white paint that's a bit watered down, and start by painting the snow that has settled on the ground. Nice big blankets of snow. And don't worry if some of the paper shows through, it'll all add to the final effect. And here's a tip, make your snow lighter in the foreground and darker in the distance. Who'd have thought of that, eh? Grey snow, but it does create the effect of distance. Next, paint in your pictured details. A fence that gets smaller in the distance, and I've done my trees there, and a little log cabin, and a little wall down the side. Then, using thick white paint this time, dab fresh snow where it would settle. And maybe some foreground tracks. And we mustn't forget the old traditional snowman. See that? And don't forget to dab the paint on nice and thick so it settles on the trees and even the tops of the fences there and the roof of the cabin. and do little sausages of snow on those little trees in the distance. Then mix some pale blue paint to help make the fresh snow look nice and fluffy. Do little curves on your sausages of snow. See that? Little flicks. And you can also add some shading down the side of the snowman. And why not add in some footprints in the snow? And finally, the fun bit. Dip an old toothbrush into your runny white paint and flick on falling snow. Look at that. Great fun. And there it is, snow whenever you want it. And you know what? I did a really big version of my snow scene, and I knew just what to do with it. There we go. In position. So, it never snows around here at Christmas time?
No, never.
Never?
Never.
Never?
Never!
What about that then?
Yeah!
Then it was back to decorating the place, making it look even more festive. Yes, it's always nice to give and receive Christmas cards from your friends and your family. Old Scrooge doesn't get many cards, eh? Strood.
Don't care. Haven't got any friends. Don't want any Christmas cards.
You know, he may be a miserable old thing, but I'm gonna make him a Christmas card anyway. And if you want to make a Christmas card, make it wobble. Ho, 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 ho. Now, to make one, you need a folded piece of card. Now, you can leave the front plain, or how about decorating it? You need to make a card character that will wobble or dance on the front, but he needs to be smaller than the folded card all the way around. Now, to make it wobble, you need a little bendy strip of clear plastic, about 10 centimetres long by 2 centimetres wide, and you can either cut one from a clear plastic bottle, like that, or you could cut a strip from a clear plastic margarine lid. Now, the idea is to use some tape to stick one end of your strip to the back of your wobbler so that some of it sticks out above the wobbler. Now, you also need to carefully cut a little slit in the front of your card, see that? And slot the other end of the plastic strip down through it. So here we go. And the idea is to use more tape to stick this end down on the inside of the card, like that. And when you've done that, you need to bend the plastic a bit to get your wobbler in the right position. And then just wobble away. A great card to give someone. Ho, ho, ho. And you can make all sorts of designs. How about a snowman jiggling away? Or you could do 2 choir boys singing. Or you could even make 2 separate things that wobble. And here's a wobbly card for my old mate, Mr. Scrooge.
Humbug!
Mr. Humbug.
Strood!
Strood!
Scrooge!
Ha! Gotcha!
Yeah! I hate Christmas.
You can't hate Christmas. Look at it. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at that. It's all wonderful. Hang on. What is that? This is so sad. You can't have a tree like this. Hey, you know what you need for this tree? You need a nice set of coloured Christmas tree lights.
Oh, listen, Sonny, this may be all very well, but you'll not have any lights on any tree this year.
So, with Strood's words ringing in my ears, I needed to come up with an idea. A very big idea. Something that would show him once and for all. And then it came to me. Of course! That would work. I knew just what I needed to do. Yeah, and 20 of those, please. And 30 boxes of those, and 40 of the other, please. Yeah. How much? Yeah, okay. But I need them straight away. Next, I had to find the right spot for a big art attack. Was this it? Yep, these trees would do perfect. And right on cue, my special outdoor lights arrived. Lots of them. With the lights safely in place, I went inside to warm myself up and wait for it to go dark. And while I was waiting, I had the Art Attack electricians hard at work, testing, checking, making sure everything would work safely when the time was right. Right. Yeah, everything's ready. It's time. Are you ready? Well, I'm ready to turn on the Christmas lights. Seems to be working. They look great, don't they? One more switch to go. Hey, I know who we should get to do this. Hey, Mr. Strood, would you like to have a go? The last switch?
No.
Oh, go on.
No, I said.
Go on, have a go.
No, I can't.
All right, I'll do it then.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, there won't be any lights on trees this year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And that's how I managed to bring the Art Attack spirit of Christmas to that weird old hotel. Well, that's it. And if you want to make any of the things in the show yourself, just check out the website and have fun with your own Art Attacks this Christmas. And I'll see you in the new year. Till then, have a happy Christmas. Ta-ra!